guys, it's Brianne from the Hoppy Doxy, and today I'm going to show you how I prep my stainless steel cups, which includes sanding and base coating. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Let's get started. The first step to prep is to thoroughly sand your cup. I like to use my Dremel on medium speed with a number 407 or 408 1/2 inch sanding wheel, which are 60 grit. I can let the machine do the work for me and save my arms. Nearly all stainless steel comes with a factory non-stick coating that's designed to keep fingerprints and stains off the cup, but it also interferes with CrystaLac's ability to stick to it. Make sure you wear a dust mask, an N95 respirator or equivalent, and ensure that you aren't inhaling any of the metal particles that you're sanding off the cup. You can already see how much of it is building in my sink. So the next step is to do the water sheet test, which is to run the cup underneath the water and watch how it behaves. On the side I haven't sanded yet, you can see how the water beads up and repels off the cup. But on the sanded side, the water is sticking to the cup. The droplets stay and don't group all together, and the water sheets off the cup. Continue sanding until the whole cup reacts this way when it's run under water. Let's speed this up a bit. When you're sanding the cup, it's important to focus on what I like to call the contact points, the rim and the base of the cup. Those get the most abuse from taking the cup lid on and off and setting the cup down on the counter. So it's important that those areas are well sanded to give it the product a good strong foundation to grip to. So let's watch as I continue sanding, focusing on these areas, and then we'll skip forward to the next step. After you're done sanding the whole cup, you want to wash it well with dish soap and warm water. I like to use Dawn that I just put in a hand pump because it really cuts through the oils and muck that can be on the cup. Make sure you also clean the inside. And be careful because they can get really slippery. Once you have it washed well, thoroughly rinse the cup in warm water and then dry with a microfiber or other lint-free cloth or a paper coffee filter. Once it's dry, you can put your cup on the turner arm, and then we're going to be ready to move on to the second step of our prep, which is base coating. To base coat the cup, I first use plain universal white, which has tannin blockers and primer in it, making it perfect for your base layer over the stainless. I use a fluffy blush brush to apply, which helps the product apply evenly and minimize streaks. I also apply it while it's on my turner, so that the product can level out and eliminate any possible drips. It's important not to put too much product on your brush at a time, and you want to apply it quickly and evenly so that you don't overwork the product. I like to apply it to my brush, but you can add it from the bottle right onto the cup. Continue adding small amounts and brushing, trying to stay in one direction until the cup is fully coated. It'll look streaky, but that's good. You want this first layer to be light. Make sure you also coat your bottom, and then once you have a nice even layer, walk away. Let it level out while it dries. Let it spin for 30 to 60 minutes before moving it to your dry rack. It will feel dry to the touch much earlier, but it needs 4 full hours to dry before you move on to the next layer. I repeated the same process a second time for a second layer of universal white, allowing 4 hours to dry, and then moved to my tinted layer. For this third and final layer, I used CrystaLac Color Boutique pigments in my universal white to make a purple color. I then apply it the same way as regular universal white with thin strokes until I get full coverage. If you get any air bubbles, you can lightly blow on them. But once it's covered again, walk away. Let it dry for at least 4 hours before moving on to your glitter or your other designs. And that's it for prepping your cup. Always remember it's 2 steps, sanding well and painting with a base coat to ensure that you have a strong foundation to build your designs. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And if you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching and happy crafting.